Breaking news: a new governor takes over Ebonyi State. Igariway becomes the new governor of Ebonyi. Hello, my wonderful people. The governor of Ebonyi State, the ex-governor, if you want to say that, David Umahi and his deputy Igwe, have been sacked by a federal high court sitting in Abuja when the People Democratic Party approached the court to say that this man took our mandate and handed it over to another political party, which is the All Progressive Congress. Now they were found guilty of the very crime, stealing from Peter to pay Paul. And so the court went ahead and declared them sacked from office. By the way, the governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, has gone ahead and has employed the services of 18 senior advocates of Nigeria, SAN, and that is Ebonyi governor, the Ebonyi money being used, 18, and that's money to get the service of a SAN to defend you in a court case is not cheap. It's not cheap. We're talking about millions of naira. That is money that should have been used for roads, development of local government area, and this is what is going to be used to defend him to stay in office. Let's get all the details. The People Democratic Party has nominated candidate has declared himself the governor of Ebonyi State. David Omaya and his deputy Eric Kelechi Igwe have been sacked from office by the Federal High Court in Abuja. David Omaya has, however, approached a court in Ebonyi to give him a permission to stay in office for the next 7 days, a document which is also renewable. He noted that David and his deputy have been sacked and are occupying the office of the governor and deputy illegally. According to him, this is to say that they are incompetent and are working in disorderliness and against the declaration of the jurisdiction of the court. We recognize the fact that David Umahi has the right to appeal the court's judgment. However, he remains sacked until the entire appeal process is completed, and in the absence of any other state matter, Justice Iko of the Federal High Court in Abuja says Mr. David Umaya and his deputy have been sacked. They should desist from anything that would threaten the peace of Ebonyi State over our constitutional democracy. I and my deputy would like to take over the People Democratic Party mandate and take over the leadership of Ebonyi State immediately. Why David go ahead and appeal the matter in court? We are sure that everything will be calm and there will be peace restored to Ebonyi in no time. Igwe's TV recall that the Federal High Court on Tuesday sacked David Umaya and his deputy, Dr. Eric Kelechi Igwe, from leaving the People Democratic Party and taking the mandate under which they were nominated as governor and deputy to the All Progressive Congress. What it's not acceptable, and through that the court has declared them sacked. The court in the judgment was given by Justice Eko heard that the total number voted for and secured was under the People Democratic Party and not under the name of David. And so David cannot take what belongs to the People Democratic Party and hand over to the All Progressive Congress. You see, when you steal from Peter to pay Paul, these are some of the things that happen. Yes, David Omaya he thought that he could still eat his cake and have the same cake in his hands. It's in Nigeria that a lot of people do some funny things and sadly they get away with it. And you are wondering, is there law and order? Is there a system in place that calls for true transparency and opportunity for the government and for the people to rise up out of what is currently not right? David Omaya, has been sacked by the courts. However, he still occupies the office. What he's done is that he's gone to a court in Ebonyi State and has gotten an injunction saying that he can stay in the office for the next 7 days. The implication of that is that If he stays there for the next 7 days, that very document is renewable. So the plan is he's gotten the service of very well experienced lawyers who have said this is how to go about it. Why you fight the appeal, get competent lawyers, of which he has gotten 18 of them. You will keep on renewing the your request to stay in office, and that's how you will continue until either the case is finalized or you are sent out of office. At least would have given you the leverage to be able to secure what you need to secure. Now, these are the abnormalities that goes on in Nigeria, and sadly, we all fold our arms and watch these things happen that put us, and as a state, a country in jeopardy. A federal high court has given a judgment. Even the former president of America, Donald Trump, had to ask a question saying, is there law and order in Nigeria? Does anybody obey the judiciary? Because whether you like it or not, the arms of government, especially in Nigeria, is a three-tier, okay? Judiciary being one of them, so that nobody has absolute power that corrupts absolutely. So that's why the president cannot all of a sudden just wake up one morning and say, you know what, I want to collect loan, and go there and pick up the loan himself. It doesn't work that way. He needs to get the permission. Okay, he needs to get the permission of NAS, which now comprise of the House of Representatives as well as the Senate, which will sit and look into it critically. This borrow you are about to embark on, how does it profit us as a nation? What is the financial implication? For instance, Nigeria is paying in trillions to service loans because our hands, we are stretched thin, borrowing all over the nations of the world. So we need to pay back. And so the money that comes in, we are servicing the loans. And by the way, don't be shocked if in no distance time, human beings will be used as collateral to pay for some of the debts Nigeria is in. Why? We now have a system where there is no truth and transparency, and some people can wake up one morning and say, you know what, let's dominate the House of Representatives, the Senate with my people, so that whenever I ask for loan or I make a request that is tantamount and against democracy, nobody questions it, is what we believe in. This is what has destroyed Nigeria in no small way. So David Umaya will keep you informed as the battle proceeds. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye.